Welcome back to Two Sisters Real Talk. Hello, hello.
Hey
I'm Vee.
guys, I'm Kish.
And
It's
we just let's thank the viewers for episode 5. Okay, the comments was commenting. Like y'all
they
was like
definitely
really
were.
we just want to give you guys a round of applause because
Those,
those
those are,
comments were everything.
that's definitely a good topic of discussion. Very
It
good one.
was. It was. I enjoyed talking to you guys. So don't be shy. Like, comment as much as you want to comment. Say what you need to say. We are all friends and fam here. So let's get it. Let's talk about this week's topic, which is settling versus standards. Okay.
Mhm.
Because I think people got it confused. I mean, we might not agree though. You and I might not agree
We're
on
not
what.
going to agree.
Okay.
We're
Well, well then, like I said, today's topic is settling versus standards. And I just think people like to throw words around like they're the same thing. And they're not.
I mean, once again, depends on the person, child.
Yeah. But do you think that they're being like realistic? Do you think that they're settling? Like what does settling actually mean? Like
I
when
mean,
does compromise become settling?
I think that sometimes people say that they're settling when they actually mean like being realistic, right? About whatever situation. So it just depends on what settling means to the person, what they look for. Because
Okay,
settling for me and you could be two different things, right?
very
We're not
true.
the same person.
Very
Okay.
true. Very true. I feel like a lot of people are settling in real life because they're lonely. Like, I feel like they're settling because they just don't want to be by themselves or, you know,
It's
they're
hard
just,
out
they,
here.
they, it's hard out. It's very hard out there. I see it. I feel deeply for the singles, but a lot of people, and that's not to me, that's not a good enough reason to settle for something less than you know you deserve. What about settling because you're just tired of dating?
I mean, like I said, it's hard out here. And it's it's a little difficult for me to speak about it, but I do have friends in my
Yeah,
life that
speak
are
on the
out here
experiences of the friends. Give it.
struggling. They're struggling to find someone. They go on many dates and it starts off okay, and then by the second or third date, like red flags all over the place. So it's not for the lack of trying. You don't want to lower your standards, but at the same time, dating can be exhausting, like a job.
It's definitely
Almost.
like a job. It's like multiple. It depends on how deep in the dating you are too, because a lot of people will say they're dating and be doing full blown relationship shit. And I don't think that that's dating. I think that you're in a relationship high key. Like, um, a lot of people are settling because they feel like they'll never find anybody. Now let's talk about this because I feel like, for instance, I know of a person who is staying in a miserable relationship because she has kids and she feels like she's never going to find anybody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's a
I mean,
real thing for people.
it is. It is. I mean, and another thing is that even if you are, let's say that you have multiple kids, it's going to be hard for a man or a woman, like, to come in and have to deal with all the kids that you have from the previous relationship. And
Oh,
that
the
really
food.
sucks for the person because you could be a genuinely good person and be a great partner. But, whether you tell them they don't have to be involved or not, they're with you, so they're involved. And that's a lot to carry for someone coming into a new relationship. So I
I
don't
agree with
know.
that, but to put your happiness on the back burner because you feel like you ain't never gonna find nobody else. So you're just gonna be miserable in this relationship because you don't want to be by yourself?
Listen, social media is crawling with couples and people traveling and doing all the things. And it's everybody wants that. Everybody wants a partner or a companion to share your life with. And so I feel like sometimes people don't mean to lower their standards, but it's like for now, I want somebody to kick it with. I want somebody to travel with and go out to eat with. So I don't think it's necessarily lowering your standards. It's, like I said, it depends on the person. Maybe I could just be using this person for a good time. And
Oh,
who
hold
in
on, speakers. What
there?
the hell? Ain't nobody in here.
Oh, girl, that's your ghost friend.
Oh
That
my
is your ghost
gosh,
friend.
no.
Hey, yo.
I can't even stand up and turn it out because I'm like some business at the top, shorts on the bottom. I'm not trying to. But I'm just like, my thing is, I understand that point, but at the same time, I don't. I feel, I can't even say I don't because I don't want to say I've been there because I haven't, but I've been there in a different way. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. But I really do need to turn this. I can't do it. I can't. I'm just gonna step
Do
to
what you
the
gotta do,
side.
Chad. Do what you gotta
We are live. This is live
do.
TV. I don't know why that just happened. That used to happen in my old house too.
It's your ghost friend. I keep telling you.
Stop.
Just say, hey, girl. Ain't nothing to be scared of.
But okay, I'm back. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't think that those reasons are valid to be unhappy. You know, day in and day out. Like,
Happiness
okay,
is different. Happiness is different for everybody. So, what happiness looks like to you doesn't necessarily mean that somebody else needs like a whole criteria to be happy.
but I know they're
And
not
they're not
happy. This person I'm speaking of.
lowering their standards. Like I said, they could just be wanting a good time until they do find
But
or are ready to.
what good time? She's
Whatever good time they're
miserable.
looking for, honey.
She's
Whatever good
miserable.
time means for them.
Mm-mm. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not
I
saying.
don't. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. Okay, so let's do a story time real quick. Let's talk about
Oh, we can talk about it.
let me tell you about when. Okay, so we're gonna each tell a story. Okay, when either your personal story because you don't have a lot of dating experience,
Eh.
or a person you know's personal story that you don't mind sharing, and no names, you know what I mean? But when you or they realize that standards change, like for example, a standard they used to have or you used to have versus what your standards are now or what their standards are now, what they realize later on in life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so like for me, wow, which relationship do I want to talk about? Because I had
Oh,
so many that were like,
I know. I remember.
oh my gosh. Okay. Um, this is the perfect example. My relationship before my marriage. That one. Um, there was a lot of settling going on, right? I didn't realize though at the time that I was settling. It didn't feel like settling at the time. It felt like I was just with the person that I wanted to be with. And I didn't see all the red flags. Like I didn't see them because I just wanted to be with this person so bad. So no matter what he did, it didn't matter because we were together and that made me happy. I was happy that we were together. Like it almost was to the point where like I don't know. Like it was like I was me, but I wasn't me. Like it was not this me, but like back then I was very different. I was very just
Doing a lot.
accepting. Hmm?
You
I
was
was
doing
what?
a lot.
I was doing a
Doing a
whole
lot.
lot. I was doing a whole lot. Like for
Yeah.
example, I took him to I took him to Pittsburgh for his birthday, right? I blindfolded him. I put him in the car. Did not tell him where we were going. We were in Harrisburg, okay? And I'm thinking I'm doing a good thing because at the time I'm like, well, I just moved from Pittsburgh, you know what I mean? And I want you to see where I just came from. So I'm just gonna take you there. We're gonna go there and we're gonna do all the touristy stuff and it's gonna be fun. So I blindfold him and he's blindfolded pretty much the entire trip until we get to the end of the turnpike and I take his blindfold off and he's like, we're in Pittsburgh? And it was just like,
Yo.
Yes. And he was just like, "Oh man, I really wish that you would have told me that this is where we was going." And it was just real dry. And then he
Ooh,
like low
girl.
key told me that he didn't want to be there. And I'm like, okay, well, I tried, but in my mind, like it still didn't register. Like, get out. You're settling. You deserve more than this. Um,
Hmm.
so that was one of the examples that I had. One of the experiences that I had that I definitely was settling. Um,
Hmm.
and not having any standards at all.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to piggyback off of that statement because just like you said, you were going through the motions because you wanted to be with that person at that time.
Mhm.
You didn't realize that you were settling, right? Because you were just happy to be happy in love with Boo Thing, right?
Mhm.
And that's a lot of what's going on now too. Is that these people just want to be in a relationship, something that they can post online, somebody that they can have accompany them to trips or parties or whatever it is that people do, eat, because that's all anybody does now is eat. So it's not necessarily, in my opinion, always like, oh, I'm just gonna settle for this nigga. It's like, ooh, I want to be with him. You see all the red flags, but it's like I got shit else to do, and I can't call nobody else to come with me on these things. So I'm just going to be involved with homeboy, and it lasts as long as you want it to. As long as you want it to is when you realize that I want more and this isn't giving what I want is usually when people wake up and it's like, hey, okay, this is done. Um,
I mean,
goes back
that
to
go
it goes
ahead.
back to depends on the person. So from my experience, which I'm just going to talk about me because
Hmm. Okay.
the first marriage was kind of similar to you. Like I was the doting wife and mom, and all of the things that I did was like overkill. You know that. So I just got used to not getting all the things, the attention, the quality time, the flowers, the dates, and I just settled for, oh, we could watch a movie in the house, or you know, um, you cook us dinner and we could eat it together, type of shit.
Like
You know what I'm
normal
saying?
every day after work, real life stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. And I was young. I was a young wife. So I just thought, everybody says marriage is work, it's hard work and all the things. And I didn't have anything else to compare it to at the time. And so I settled for that situation and told myself that I'm not the only one going through this. It wasn't that I didn't see the red flags or didn't want more. It's just that I was unaware that I deserved more. Do you know what I mean?
No, I,
Like I
I
don't,
totally know what you mean because I was precisely there. I was there
yeah.
as well in my relationship. So, what's
Yeah.
something that you would never compromise on ever again?
Oh, listen. That quality time, I need to go out on like take me out on it to get me out the house. Take me on a
Mhm.
date. Like wine and dine me. My husband, the second husband, the now husband, is very good with those things. And I don't think that that's something I could ever go back to. Once again, I was unaware. Now that I'm aware and I know that I'm deserving of the love that I have now, I could never go back to cook me dinner and we could eat it together in the house. That shit is
Period.
crazy.
Period.
It's
Period.
crazy even saying it out loud. Like, what?
All right, so
Like,
let's play. I agree, 1000%. Let's play a quick red flag, green flag. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna go first, and then you go second.
all right, go ahead.
Okay, red flag, green flag, and you have to be quick. You can't think
Okay,
because you're always
I want.
thinking,
I know. I
and
do.
we
Okay.
could come back to it. And so, okay, red flag, green flag. He doesn't make six figures.
It's not a red flag.
Red flag, green flag.
Green flag. Green
Okay,
flag.
your
Red
turn.
flag. Red flag. Green flag. Flag. Lord. 5'7". He's 5'7".
Red flag. Red flag, green flag. He has three kids.
Green flag. Red flag. Green flag. He lives with his parents while he's saving for a house. He lives with his parents while he's saving for a house. You thinking? You trying to get on me and you
I
thinking?
complicated because how old are we? Are we in our 20s? Are we
Answer
now?
the question. Answer the
Red
question, boo. Answer the
flag, red
question.
flag, red flag.
Okay.
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 Red flag. He doesn't, red flag, green flag. He doesn't cook.
That's a green flag. I don't care. Red flag, green flag. He isn't romantic.
Red flag.
Okay.
Red flag, green flag. He works too much.
It's a green flag. It depends. It
All right. All right. So
depends.
let's go back. Let's go back real quick. We got a few minutes to go back. Why the reason why I said red flag on he's 5'7" is because I am 5'10". I am tall. Okay? And I
It's a
can't do
requirement
that. I
that you
can't
have.
I can't do that. I am not 5'7", but 5'8". I did it. And it wasn't the best time, but I did it. And I used to go after men that were 6 foot and above, and they all treated me like trash. Like it was like it's like when men are tall, they know they have pick of the litter, so they can just do whatever, and you're gonna accept whatever. Because there are not many of them out here that, you know what I mean? They all just move the same. So I was like, maybe I need to do something a little different this time. So my husband is literally my same height. It was like I met in the middle. But which
You
one do
such
you
a with
want to
that way.
defend?
Oh, the he works too much. Now, I don't like you. It depends. If he works a lot, but he's making the time for your marriage or your relationship, is there really a working too much? I
There,
mean,
I
if
mean,
he's
there
working
can
too
be.
much and
And
he
he's not
doesn't have
giving you
time for
any.
you,
Yes,
right? Then
that
it would
part.
be a red flag.
That
Okay.
part. That
I just
part.
want to clear that up
No,
because
I mean, I get it. And then also the part, I don't know if that was my question or yours. He isn't romantic. I said
that
red
was,
flag.
yeah, you said red
I
flag.
said red flag because I'm
Uh-huh.
so used to and accustomed to romance now. I could never be with somebody who isn't romantic. My husband is the
Um, I
top
agree
tier
with you. That's
romantic.
that's a requirement that personally I
Yeah,
have because
same.
like what the fuck? Like
Yeah, like what do you mean?
fuck.
What do you mean
Mm,
no flowers? Like what do you mean you're not taking me
you
up?
got
You didn't
you
surprise
gotta do
me
a
with
little
the
something.
getaway. Like what?
Instead, we
Absolutely
we
not.
gotta do a little something now.
Absolutely not. Now you said green flag on he has 3 kids.
Okay. Now let me clarify, right? Like does he have 3 kids and he's a single
3 baby
dad?
moms.
He has three baby mamas is a little messy for me. So that would be a red flag. But if he had, 3 kids and they were a part of his life and he's doing the dad thing, then I wouldn't hold it against them because I didn't know you before you had them kids. And if we're really vibing, then, you know, we could make something work. It just depends. It depends. Y'all not gonna know me. It depends.
See,
Okay.
it depends. See, I have experience in that department. I
You
used
do,
to date
girl.
men with kids, baby mamas up the
Hmm.
street, across the street. It's a huge red flag and an absolute no at this stage in life. If I were single, I would never date a man with kids. I don't care how many they got. It's a no. And that's something that I said before I met my husband. I was like, my next man is not going to have kids. I don't want him to have kids.
You did say
Um,
that.
I meant that shit, and that's what I
You
got.
did.
That's what I got. So, anyways, so let's talk about the gray area, like the unrealistic standards. Like, for example, that he makes 6 figures, he must own a home, uh, we must never argue. Like the unrealistic shit that people fantasize about because of what they see online, because of all
Hmm.
the relationships that are playing out in front of us every day on the phone.
Right.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Like, how do you feel about these people who, or what do you think
Okay.
that they should? Yeah, go ahead.
Like the must make 6 figures thing, it be blowing me. Like I understand that you like if that's your personal like if that's what you really want, then go after that. That's fine. I'm not, to each his own. But for me, he doesn't have to make 6 figures. Um, I just would prefer someone who I can feel secure with, someone that makes me feel comfortable and not like I gotta go borrow money from my dad to pay a bill or we're gonna be in the dark type of shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, do you require six figures? Is that like a requirement on the resume or
I mean, now at this stage of my life, because again,
what's
I'm in a
your question,
different stage
girl?
of life. Like back then, I didn't care if the man had two pennies to rub together. As long
You
as he gave
didn't.
me attention and he was nice to me sometimes, I was
Sometimes it's
okay.
crazy.
That's what it was. Like I was like, okay, I was like the ultimate cut. Like I understood. Like I understood your struggle, and I'm here, and I want to lift you up. Let me fix you. Let me help you. I can help you. I can grow you. I can build you. That was me. This stage in life now that I actually have experience and I am experienced with this, yes. If I were to be single at this stage in life and I was single, again, if I was single, babe, um, yes, I would require that because that's what I'm used to now. Like
Okay.
this is what I'm
And
used
that
to.
makes sense.
So I
That
can't
makes
go
sense.
back. You can't go back. Like if you never experienced it, then you're not gonna. It's not gonna be a requirement. What are you requiring? You've never had. But then again, there are people who are out here with that standard, like must make, even though they make $13 an hour and they work at Golden Corral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I just think
saying?
maybe remove the must and put in a this is what I desire.
But
this
that's
is
what they should do. But
this
that's
is
not what
what
they're
I
doing.
desire.
Are you watching? Do you see the girls?
I do.
Must. It's a must. It's a must. And they don't have anything. They sleeping on an air mattress on the floor. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
seeing.
So it's
I'm
it's like
seeing it.
does it become that's not settling or that's not a standard. I don't know like what that is. That's just unrealistic. It's an unrealistic standard. Like you can't have that in my opinion. You can't have that standard if you're not anywhere near that or you've never had it. Like I just don't understand. It'd be the audacity for me. I just don't be getting it.
Like I said, it's not wrong for it to be a desire, but it's kind of fucked up to be like, you must have, like, why
Right.
are you talking to me? You don't have. But do you? I
Exactly.
don't know.
And they
I'll be
rarely do.
confused.
And they rarely do. And the ones that do that require it, those men don't want those women. Like I've talked to a lot of men, successful men. I watch a lot of successful men talk about the type of woman that they desire and they could care less how much money you make. So if you're making that kind of money and you require your man to make that kind of money, 9 times out of 10, the man that makes that kind of money don't want to. And I'm sorry, don't beat me up in the comments, but it's facts. Like men don't typically care about how much money a woman makes. They more so care about is she argumentative? Like, I mean, they don't want that. They don't want somebody who's argumentative that don't know how to be quiet sometimes. They
I don't
want
know. I
somebody
think
who's
that's a like which generation are you talking about? Because I see it all, like it's all online. Like these men seem to enjoy it.
for
Girls
fun.
just
For fun. I'm talking about wife you up. They don't want that as a wife. Yes, they love the ratchet for fun, but are they marrying them in the droves? I don't see it. It's not in my opinion and what I see, that's not what they look for. And from what I hear from these guys, it's not what they look for. It's not what they want. But a lot of women won't accept that. I know that there are men that do like women who are successful, who are boss bitches and all that stuff. That's few and far between, but they're out there. But 9 times out of 10, if you're making that kind of money as a woman, what do you need him for? Is what he's thinking. There can't be two bosses in the house. Like it's just how they think. That's the train of thought that I have heard time and time again. There can't be two bosses in the house like that. So
okay. I
it's
mean,
okay to have a standard, but be realistic about your standards.
but I feel like your standards are realistic to you. If it's something that you desire, I mean, it's just say that. Just say that this is what I desire.
Yeah.
Not
The
like you
word. It's the
must or
word
you're
part.
beneath me. Don't talk to me and just shit all over everybody. Like it's not necessary. It's either they're your cup of tea or they not. Like move on. It's just I see a lot of the men get beat up because of that. And then you're like,
I
I'm a
know.
hardworking man. Like I get up and I
I
bust my
know.
ass and all this thing. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like if that's what you got going on, like kudos to you. Then that girl that says that you must have isn't for
It's
you.
not for you,
Good
but that's the
person.
girl that they typically go after or that they really want, which is crazy. It's crazy. So when do standards become impossible expectations? I mean, I say it becomes impossible expectations when you're not open or flexible or willing to compromise on anything.
Okay. Yeah,
That's what
I
I
can
would
agree with
say.
that. I can agree with that. I don't think I have a rebuttal for that. I think I feel that very strongly.
Okay.
actually, I feel that one very strongly. Hit me in the soul.
Okay, period. All right,
Yes.
so
Yes.
let's see. We're each going to answer this question. What's one standard you'll never lower? Now, I asked you this earlier. I said what compromise I think that you would never like let go of or something similar to that. But what standard would you never lower?
Um, like during a disagreement, like don't yell at me or call me out my name.
Mm,
Don't do it. Don't do
yeah.
it. Like, you know, if I make you that upset or you that heated, like go take a timeout or something. Or better yet, let me take the time out because I'm quick to like disappear on your ass.
I
Then
disappear
come
too.
back.
I think it's a sister thing. I'm a
And then I
track
come back
star.
when I'm calm because, you know, I used to be the blackout. And then I call you like I saw red and I don't remember what
I
happened.
remember
That
those
was
calls.
all me.
I
And
remember
now it's
them.
just like, let me get out the way, you know, just so I don't do something I can't remember. But yeah, like just be able to have a conversation and tell me how you feel. After we've calmed down, what you said made me feel this way. I can't take your feelings away from you. So I can hear you more clearly. So I don't like the disrespect. It's hard for me to hear anything you're saying when you call me out my name. So
For me, I don't really have like my husband is so gentle with me. I'm like his little sweet dating princess. So he doesn't raise his voice at me. We communicate very well. So a standard I would never lower if I were to ever be like if I were single would be same thing. Speak to me with respect. Don't yell at me and don't try to make me feel small. And also don't be getting mad just because I'm mad. Because who's the woman here? Like, why are
I,
you mad because I'm mad? Hello? Like you weren't even mad. Now you're mad because I'm mad. Like
that
what?
shit
How
is
about try to find out
crazy
what
to
is
me.
try to find out what the issue is instead of oh you got attitude so I got an attitude. Like that's
That
so
is like the
sad to
dumbest
me.
thing. All of that is husband number one. I'm telling you, God.
I can't stand
That was
that.
like
Mm-mm.
crazy. It's crazy. Like,
Mm-mm.
how you
Very
supposed
sad
to
to me.
resolve an issue when you mad because I'm mad?
Right, right. You get nowhere. It's like a hamster wheel. It's nothing. Okay, so what's one thing you realized you were too picky about?
Too picky?
Yeah.
I don't. I don't. I don't think I've ever been a picky person. So that's really hard for me to answer.
It's hard
I've
for me
it's,
to answer too.
it's yeah. Like I'm
Yeah.
not a super picky person. I just feel like I'm good with energy, and I know that if if I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and if I don't, I won't. I don't know. Like I don't have an answer to
That's a
that
really
question.
hard question. I mean, back in the day, I used to be too picky about height. Like height was a big thing for me because again, I'm
Because you're
tall.
tall.
And it was a, like it's hard to be out here a 5'10" woman who loves heels. I wear heels. If I could wear them 24 hours a day, I would. Like that's just me. I've always been that person. So to be this tall as a woman and to have a man who's 5'7", I don't feel safe. I don't feel protected.
I
I
don't feel
feel like a
safe.
gigantic Amazon woman just walking with my son. Like, I don't want to feel that way.
My
So
son
I
is
used to
crazy.
be that. That used to be like a huge requirement of mine. But as I grew and got older, I'm like, I got to be more realistic about this. And it's more about who treats me the way that I want to be treated. And so that's
And
where
it's about feeling safe too. Because
that
with
too, though.
husband number one, I never felt safe. And in the club, it was like I could only have one drink because I might have to fight a nigga. So
Not
yeah, it was about safety for me.
well, I mean, I just think yeah, like, is it protecting your peace, or is it being too picky and just passing up good people? I think that's what the main question is for just everybody. Like, are you
Yeah.
protecting your peace and just settling because you know what I mean? You're used to this and you understand it, so you're just gonna rock with it? Or are you just gonna keep like passing up good people because you have these unrealistic standards that
Or you
kind of
get comfortable.
you get
A lot of people
comfortable?
just get comfortable and don't want to start over again. And you know what you have, and you know how to deal with it because you've been dealing with it for so long. It's like, oh, it's going to be different. And I don't have time for that. I already put in all this time with this person. I
Listen,
know what
I
I'm
feel like
getting, type of thing.
it puts you out the game. It just puts you out the game. But unfortunately, we are out of time. That went so quickly.
That
I
did
just
go
want to
fast.
thank everybody so much for watching, subscribing, commenting. And next week, we're going to be discussing double standards, things men can do versus things women can't.
This is going to
Because
be a good one because
so,
I was
yeah,
like, without. Mm-hmm.
period. But thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.